All right, will we be looking at 3-0 or 2-1? Let's find out, shall we? All right, y'all. Hey, what's up, good people? I'm QC. Welcome to another Talking and Grubbing live stream. How's everybody doing on this Tuesday night? Hope all y'all doing good. I'm doing good. And tonight we got game 3 of the Western Conference Finals between the LA Lakers and the Denver Nuggets. The Lakers lead that series 2 games to 0. Sunday night, the Lakers got a hard fought win as AD hit the 3-pointer at the buzzer to win the game for the Lakers and give them this 2-0 series lead. You know, the Lakers led most of the game, but the Nuggets came back in the fourth quarter and took the lead in the final seconds. But AD, you know, hit the game winning three at the buzzer to give the Lakers the win and this 2-0 series lead. You know, I saw the highlights because I was doing my dinner and Sunday night football live stream, so I couldn't live stream the game. But man, that was one hell of a game. The Nuggets, they did everything they could to, you know, fight back, but AD just hit one great shot. All you can do is tip your hat to him if you're the Nuggets. So now we're gonna see tonight will the Lakers take that commanding 3-0 series lead, or will the Nuggets get back in this series and make it a 2-1 series lead? I definitely can't wait. Joseph, what's up, man? How you doing? Thanks for joining me over there on Twitch. Thanks for joining me, man. How you doing? Also, if you want to donate to this channel, you can donate via Cash App or PayPal, or you can donate via Super Chat while I'm live here on this live stream tonight. Here's the Cash App cash tag. That's $ talking and grubbing with the extra N in the middle. And there's the email for the PayPal. I used to put the link in the description box, in the comment section or in the chat, but I figured email would be a lot more easier. Any donation you can give, I'll greatly appreciate it. It goes a long way to helping me keep this channel going. Also, you can buy official Talking and Grubbing merchandise at on teespring.com. I'm selling t-shirts like this one I'm wearing tonight. It says sports, news, food, commentary, fun, and more. Also, I'm selling long sleeve long sleeve t-shirts. Also, socks, coffee mugs, and even face masks. You know, because I want everyone to stay safe throughout this whole pandemic as we're trying to somewhat get back to normal. And also, I'm offering 10% off, 20% off, and free shipping on your merchandise. Here's the 10% promo code. And for merch, make sure you replace the E with the number 3. Then here's the 20% promo code. Just enter TNG 2020. And here's the free shipping promo code. Just put free ship 20. And there you go. Man, this is going to be one exciting game tonight, especially after the way game 2 ended. I'm definitely anxious to see how game 3 will turn out to be. I know y'all ready for this game 2. But like I said, well, leave your thoughts and comments in the chat how you think this game is going to go tonight. Do you think the Lakers will take that commanding 3-0 lead? Or do you think the Nuggets will get back in the series tonight? Tell it to Psycho, what's up, man? How you doing? Said we missing Heat versus Celtics. They took a little bit long. Yeah, the Heat and the Celtics, they not playing till tomorrow. They stretched it out like that because of they had Monday Night Football yesterday. Intelligent Cycle. If there was no Monday Night Football, then they probably would have played yesterday. I mean, yeah, they would have played last night. So yep, the Heat and the Celtics, they'll resume their series tomorrow, game 4. Heat lead that series 2-1. I'm gonna be live streaming that. I can't wait to see what happens in that game. Because Boston, they played a great game Saturday night. Greg J, what's up, man? How you doing? Thanks for joining me. Said Laker Nation in here. All right. Okay. And we definitely gonna see what happens tonight if the Lakers can take that commanding 3-0 lead or will the Nuggets get back into the series. Craig J, you said we can't mess around with Denver. We need to win tonight. Definitely agree with that, Craig J. Definitely can't. Lakers definitely can't play around with Denver tonight. I mean, they definitely saw what happened in game 2 because if AD misses that shot, then we be talking about a 1-1 series right now instead of a 2-0 series. Tell the cycle you said Lakers ride the tide wave on AD and so-called playoff Rondo, and for the Nuggets to try to find rhythm through Jokic and play MPJ, he's one of the few good spots. Craig J says we was very fortunate to win game 2. Definitely very fortunate to win game 2 because if AD misses that 3-pointer, then we'll be talking about it. We're talking about a series that's tied at 1 instead of a Lakers team that's leading the series 2-0 right now. But yeah, this Laker team cannot take this Denver team lightly. You know, during the playoffs and some of the bubble, the Lakers have let some leads slip away. They have definitely let some leads get away from them. They can't do that on this Denver team because once they do, they will definitely make them pay. They definitely can't do that on this Nuggets team because you know they got Murray, they got Jokic, also Porter Jr. You know Torrey Craig can get hot. Jeremiah Grant, he could definitely have a big game. So the Lakers cannot go to sleep on this Nuggets team. Lakers definitely got to come with that hunger, that swag, that killer instinct. It's got to be pedal to the metal for 24 minutes. I mean, for 48 minutes, excuse me. So they definitely gotta be very sound defensively and offensively. You know, they cannot have those lows where they're just, you know, not scoring, not keeping the ball moving intact. It can't just be a bunch of dribble, 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 dribble. Okay, he said salute Craig J, Intelligent Cycle. Moving back to Intelligent Cycle, Craig J. So that's what I'm gonna be looking for with the Lakers. Can they sustain, you know, if they get a huge lead, can they sustain it? Also, I'm gonna be looking at to see which role players step up. You know, is Rondo gonna continue to keep on doing what he's been doing? You know, is KCP gonna step up? He had a pretty nice game too. Is Danny Green gonna step up? You know, or is it gonna be a Marquise Morris coming off the bench stepping up? I'm definitely gonna be looking at that because if they can do that, if the Lakers can get a third score, excuse me, to come along with them and contribute pretty nice in this game, that definitely gives the Lakers a chance to go up 3-0 here tonight. Like I said, for the Lakers defensively, they gotta stay on Jokic. So I definitely want some double teams at also. Also, um, definitely would definitely gotta contain Jamal Murray here tonight because man, throughout most of these playoffs, he's just been balling. So you definitely find a way to contain him. Craig J. LeBron has to cut down on the turnovers. Definitely agree with that, Craig J. That's another thing I'm gonna be looking at tonight. You know, how many turnovers will LeBron have? Turn the ball over a lot, then that's gonna keep the Nuggets in the game. If his turnovers are low, then the then the Lakers definitely have more opportunities to score. But the more he turns over the ball, the more chances the Nuggets have sticking around in this game because they're very opportunistic on turnovers. You know, they want to get turnovers so they can get out quickly and transition to run the fast break or, you know, get somebody running to the basket or have somebody open on the 3-point line. That's where you know that's where a lot of Denver's scoring opportunities come from, either from missed baskets or from turnovers. So yeah, LeBron's definitely got to cut down on those turnovers. He definitely can't turn the ball over against this Denver team in this game. Also, now for the Nuggets, you know, definitely got to get Jokic and Murray going very early and often. You know, you gotta get those two in a rhythm early. Also, I'm gonna be looking for how their role players are gonna step up. Like, are we gonna see Michael Porter Jr. step up, Paul Millsap, or Mason Plumlee, or Torrey Craig? So the cycle, you said Lakers have to make their free throws, cannot miss them in crucial moments. That's that's ball out time for Denver to stay in the thick of things. That's true. That's another thing I'm going to be looking at with the Lakers intelligence cycle. Thank you for bringing that up. I'm going to be looking at how many free throws the Lakers are hitting. If the Lakers are at least, say, by halftime, they're about, say 8 or 13 or 9 or 15. Okay, that's a decent number. But if it's past that point, then they're going to be in some serious trouble. Craig J, you said true. But the Nuggets, they definitely gotta. Jokic definitely's gotta win his matchup against AD tonight. He cannot let AD out of his sights. He cannot loosen up off of AD. He's gotta be hip to hip with AD just about every possession. Also, the Nuggets definitely need to find the way to make LeBron more of a jump shooter. You know, limit his opportunities of going to the basket. Tell the cycle said if they face a team like Miami who can take advantage of missed opportunities, they would be down easily. Probably would have lost. I'm just saying. Yeah, you're right, intelligence cycle. Hey y'all, I step for a minute. Excuse me. I'll be right back. Don't go away. All right, y'all. Had to step out for a minute. Sorry about that. But the Nuggets definitely got to find a way to step up. And also for both teams, rebounding. I definitely is wins the rebounding match, will win the game tonight. So it's gonna come down to a rebounding game and the um role player game. Whichever team can win those battles, I definitely think they'll be successful. And on who wins the game tonight. But the Lakers, if they have the Nuggets down big early, they gotta keep their foot on the gas. They cannot let up on this Denver team. Craig J, you said no rebound, no rings. That's true. Definitely got a rebound. I don't know where my eye itching. But in the games the Lakers won, for the most part, they run the rebounding battle. So, AD, Dwight, McGee, they gotta attack the glass. Definitely gotta attack the glass. Same thing with Jokic, Millsap. They gotta attack the glass also if they want to win this game. Because if they don't, especially on the offensive side, that gives, the other team more scoring opportunities. All right. I had to look at something right quick. And Craig J, speaking of rings, this is where everybody that's watching right now. Now, we all know what he's going for his fourth championship in his long 17-year career. Now, we had this. Well, I was on one LBZ's live stream yesterday in the chat room, and we got to discussing, excuse me, um, which ring would be LeBron's biggest masterpiece if he were to win this ring for the Lakers this season. Would it be this one with the Lakers? Would it be the two in Miami? Or would it be the one he won with with Cleveland back in 2016? Some people, most people probably say the Cavs, the ring with the Cavs was his masterpiece. Some people might say, especially the Laker homers, and I'm not talking about you, Craig J. I'm talking about the ones who just are just who wear the purple and gold colored glasses. Those are the ones that I'm talking about who just feel that, well, this would be the biggest accomplishment for LeBron because the Lakers ain't won one since 2010. Or some people feel His first one in the ones in Miami are the biggest because 2012 that was his first one, and then he backed it up in 2013. So you know, in the chat, I want your take. What ring do you think would be the biggest of LeBron's career? Would it be the back-to-back rings with the Heat? Would it be the 2016 NBA title with the Cavs, or be the Lakers this year if the Lakers were to go on to win the championship? Leave your thoughts in the chat. I want to know. Craig J, you said for him, the one with Cleveland, especially him being from there, hard to top that. Definitely agree. Intelligent Psycho says you already know that answer. The 2016 finals win with the Cavs is LBJ's biggest accomplishments. Had to I have to admit that. Yeah. Oh, definitely. Because I was saying on in the chat on LBZ's live stream, if he were to go on to win with the Lakers, he would just be adding on to what the to the long what the Lakers have already done. And there's been a long line of people who done it before he got there. Jerry West, Magic, Kareem, Worthy, Shaq, Kobe, um, Paul Gasol, Meta World Peace, Eric Fisher, Rob Horry, Bill, Pat Riley. So it's just a long list before LeBron even got to LA. And LVZ even said it in his live stream that with the Heat, they at least had already had one championship before he had got there. And me being from Cleveland, I mean, why do you think a lot of people, me being Cleveland, I'm gonna get a little personal here. Back in 2007, we were very excited for the Cavs to even get to an NBA Finals because we never thought we would ever see that in our lifetime. We thought it would be some years before we saw that. And then when he came back, we definitely knew we had a chance to win a championship or two or three, however long the team stayed together to finally break that drought. And when it happened in 2016, boy, where we were some happy mofos, very happy. I remember being downtown with me and my boys just celebrating with a whole bunch of folks on West 25th Street in the Ohio City area. And plus, that's bigger because LeBron is from from the air Northeast Ohio. And look, and also a lot of people still consider that one of the best finals ever. Why do you think, on NBA TV, you see the playback? Matter of fact, at the height of when COVID hit and we were all in quarantine, they were constantly showing NBA TV and ABC and ESPN show Game 7. Craig J said Cleveland has never won a championship before that. That includes all the sports. That's true. You know, that's why I was kind of PO like when the Warriors won 2015. People try to make it like that was such a long, long drought. I'm like, the Bay had already had other championships. Matter of fact, the Giants won the World Series the previous year. They had 3 World Series within a 5-year period. They had been, they won 5 Super Bowls. In the 80s and the 90s, they had a Super Bowl appearance with Kaepernick, and the A's and Raiders won. So, what drought are y'all talking about? I love to know. you know, like people talk about the Red Sox drought. That was a baseball drought. The Celtics have had championships before that. The Patriots, had a what 2 or 3 Super Bowls by the time. So what drought are y'all talking about? And the Cubs. Oh boy, the Cubs. Even though they beat my Indians. That's another discussion for another time. But they talk about their drought. It's like, okay, the Bulls won 6 championships. The Blackhawks have won what 3 Stanley Cup titles in that era in the 2010s. And the Bears won a Super Bowl. The White Sox have won a World Series. So it's like, what drought are y'all talking about? Like, okay, it's like, man, like, y'all. I told people, well, I tell those other fan base, I said, do y'all want to trade? We'll take that. We'll take y'all's success, and y'all can take our lack of. Tell the cycle. You said Wilt, Jerry Worthy, Kareem, Magic, Shaq, Kobe. Those are right. Stapleton of the Lakers. Right. They're definitely Lakers staples. Craig J. You from Cleveland? You at? Are you at Craig? Yeah, Craig J. You asked me if I'm from Cleveland. Yes, I'm from Cleveland, born and raised. Celtic Cycle says 52 years since any franchise has won a championship in any parallel of sports. Yes, it was 52 years. Long and waiting. Woo! But I'm glad that drought finally ended in 2016. Man, I just remember a lot of us just being excited that night. Like y'all couldn't tell me nothing. If I was doing this at the time, y'all couldn't have told me nothing. And the parade, man, oh man, that parade, boy, I felt like I was 10 feet tall that day. I was just so happy and so proud because I never thought I'd see a championship parade, you know, in my lifetime. Never thought I'd ever see it. Craig J, where are you from? I know Intelligent Psycho is from Indy. All right, we're about closer to tip off of this game 3. Definitely excited to see what unfolds here. And also, looking back on that 2016 title, it get I think that really for a lot of Clevelanders that healed all the pain and all the wounds of the decision for most Clevelanders. It didn't do it all. It didn't do it for all of them. All Cleveland. Some are still mad at LeBron for leaving. But hey, that's to be expected. But most people most people, for most people, excuse me, in Cleveland, that healed a lot of wounds and a lot of pain. Okay, the ball's tipped up in the air. Interference. Okay, call on Jokic. So the Lakers going to start with the ball. And Danny Green is going to inbound. He inbounds it to LeBron. LeBron gives it to Rondo. Back to LeBron. Ron gets into AD. AD can't get the step back jumper to go. Nuggets with the rebound. So when LeBron decided to go to LA, Grant misses the three. Lakers with the rebound. So when LeBron decided to go on to LA, a lot of people in Cleveland weren't upset over him going to LA because, hey, he came back and said what he was going to do. He kept his promise. So now, hey, we can move. We can move on. Hey, LeBron, we love you. You can move on. We know you always gonna have love for Northeast Ohio. Okay, Craig J, you in Southwest Tennessee. Which hold on, which city are you closest to, Craig J? Like Nashville, Memphis, Chattanooga, as AD is at the free throw line. AD gets the first free throw to go. You know what? If they ever show, whenever show Game 7 on NBA TV or something, I definitely got to do a live stream of that. So I'm gonna be on the lookout for that. I want to give my thoughts on that, give my take on that, and on that whole series at the time. But AD splits a pair, it's 1-0 Lakers. Murray with the ball gives it to Jokic. Jokic gets the runner to go, 3-1 Nuggets. And Danny Green hits the three. I meant to say 2-1 Lakers, but Danny Green hits the three. Now it's 4-2 Lakers. Murray brings the ball up. Gives it to Millsap. They get it into Jokic. AD's on him. Oh man, AD with a nice swipe, almost failed. Well, he did fall, but that was a nice swipe nonetheless. And LeBron goes to the hole, lays it up and in. 6-2 Lakers. early goings. Okay, Craig J, you closest to Chattanooga. Well, Craig J, I got a lot of family in Memphis. So I definitely enjoy my visits when I go down to Tennessee. But I wonder, how is Chattanooga as Murray inbounds the inbounds. I'm about to oh my goodness. They get it into Jokic. Jokic puts up the three, misses. LeBron brings the ball up the court. LeBron with the jumper gets it to go. 8-2 Lakers. Yeah, Memphis is live, Craig J. Memphis is so underrated. I don't know why a lot of people like to crap on Memphis, man. Memphis is an underrated city. It doesn't get the love that it should. Memphis is so underrated. It is. It's very underrated. K Murray with the ball. Wow, Murray tried to get it inside to Grant. LeBron steals the ball. LeBron goes coast to coast. Couldn't get the layup to go. And Jokic could not secure the rebound. So the Lakers will keep it with a new 24. Definitely like it the way the Lakers are coming out here in this first quarter, defensively. Yeah, but Craig J, I got a cousin in Memphis who's a big Lakers fan. And then her brother, he's a big Celtics fan. So when those two each other, there ain't no love in that. There's no love between them. Oh boy. All right, LeBron inbounds it into AD. Too hot of a pass, goes out of bounds, so the Nuggets will get the ball back. Craig J says it takes me 5 hours to get to Memphis. I could be in Atlanta in 2. Wow, that's interesting. Takes 5 hours to get to Memphis. It only takes you 2 hours to get to Atlanta. That's pretty interesting. Learn something new every day. Murray open for the three, and he gets it. So it's 8-5 Lakers. And that was a great screen set by the Nuggets to get Murray open for the three-pointer. LeBron tacks all the way inside, gets the layup to go. 10-5 Lakers. And it looked like LeBron got some contact. No call. Right, they give it to Murray. Murray gets it to Jokic. Murray gets it inside to Jokic. Jokic lays it up and in. 10-7 Lakers. Great pass by Murray there. LeBron brings the ball up the floor. Ron gets it into KCP and gets it to McGee. McGee gets the layup to go. Excuse me, AD. 12-7 Lakers. Murray with the ball. Gets it into Millsap. And Millsap goes strong to the hole for the layup. 12-9 Lakers. Nice move by Millsap. Lakers with the ball. LeBron with it. Gives it to AD. Wow. And Millsap knocks the ball out of AD's hands. Murray, they run down in transition. Murray can't get the three to go, but he gets the ball back. Wow. And despite the fact Murray missed the layup, they got the offensive rebound. Murray did a no-look pass to Grant. Grant hits the three. We're tied at 12 apiece. Moses says, "What's up, LB? What's LBJ King James?" Pablo Escobar, you asked me what teams I like in the NBA. Well, first off, I'm a Cavs fan, but I definitely like the I like the Lakers. I also like I definitely like the Nuggets. They're starting to grow on me. Miami's starting to go on me. Also, I like the Bucks. I definitely like Giannis. I guess that's the Midwesterner in me, coming out when it comes to that because I definitely want to see the Bucks win. I'm not gonna front. I want to see the Bucks win a championship. It's been a long time for them, so I definitely root for them to win. To finally get that championship in almost 50 years. I hope Giannis stays with Milwaukee. I really do. I want him to stay with Milwaukee, so I hope they can definitely give him another star to go with him. AD three, but LeBron gets the offensive rebound, gives it to AD. AD throws the hammer down. 14-12 Lakers back on top. So, yep, Pablo, those are my favorite NBA teams. Murray, bad pass. Stolen by LeBron, but he couldn't hold it in bounds. So the Nuggets will keep it. And I'm about to grub on this Subway cold cut sandwich. Definitely like this pace to the game so far. And Moses Harper, how you doing? Thanks for joining me. That's what they call LeBron, King James. Right, we're definitely getting a good rhythm here in this game. as it's tied at 20 apiece. Lakers missed the shot. Nuggets get the rebound. Wow, and Gary Harris goes all the way to the hole for the layup. 20 Nuggets. And Frank Vogel calls timeout to talk things over. Man, that's a pretty move to the basket by Gary Harris. So Pablo, who are your favorite teams in the NBA? There's a nice pace to the game here so far in this first quarter. You definitely knew both teams were going to come out. Come out strong, especially Denver, because they're still disappointed on how game two ended. They fought their way back. They even had the lead with a great chance to win, and definitely felt like the opportunity slipped away from them. So, what are y'all thoughts on this first so far? Leave your comments in the chat. Right, the Lakers with the ball out of the timeout to Rondo. And Green gave it to Rondo. Rondo misses the three. And the Nuggets secure the rebound. Murray's down the court. Kicks it out to Millsap. Millsap goes all the way inside. Doesn't get the layup to go. He is fouled and he'll shoot two free throws. Right now, the Lakers to me are selling for too many jump shots. Millsap gets the first free throw in. Okay, Millsap waits to attempt the second free throw. And he gets the second free throw to go. 24-20. Denver by 4. Lakers with the ball. Rondo gets it into AD. As Jokic tried to get the steal, but it goes out of bounds. It'll be Laker ball with 20 seconds left on the shot clock. Okay, Murray sits down, so does Millsap for the Nuggets. And AD gets the little hook shot to go. 24-22. Nuggets. Nuggets by 2. Lakers with the ball. Jokic brings it up the court. He's got AD on him. He's in the post. He's posting him up. Jokic. Jokic tried to pass it to an open teammate. The Lakers will get it back. Jokic should have tried to score there. And AD is fouled. He'll go back to the line and shoot 2 free throws. Jokic should have scored right there in the post on AD. He had a good look. I don't know why he didn't try to score. AD hits the first. And AD hits the second. 24-22. Denver. No, 24 apiece. Excuse me. Tied at 24 apiece. Nuggets with the ball. Grant gives it to Jokic. And Jokic gets it into Porter Jr. for the layup. 26-24, Denver. Another nice pass by Jokic. Rondo tried to turn the corner, but the pass is stolen. Grant finds Craig. Gets it into Harris. Gets it into Jokic. Jokic with the turnaround jumper. Can't get it to go, but he is fouled. And Jokic ahead to the line and shoot 2. Jokic misses the first free throw. Jokic splits the pair 27-24. Nuggets. Lakers with the ball. Rondo brings it up the floor. No, LeBron brings it up the floor. Gives it to Caruso. Caruso gives it to KCP. Gives it to LeBron. I mean, the Kuzma, my mistake. And Kuzma still gets the shot to go. Gets the a 3-pointer. It's tied at 20. We're tied at 27 apiece. Jokic gets the jumper to go. Nuggets go back on top 29-27. And that's the end of the first quarter. Man, back and forth we go. Whole bunch, a lot of lead changes, a lot of back and forth. But after one, the Nuggets lead by 2, 29-27. Definitely expected this kind of start. You know, you got both teams here in the Western Conference Finals fighting. You know, one team wants to go up 3-0, the team wants to, you know, get back in the series and make it 2-1. So it's been a back and forth quarter here so far. Well, it was a back and forth first quarter. I had to sneak and watch my Indians for a minute. You know, while the game is on commercial break, the Indians were in the postseason. Jose Ramirez came with the walk-off homer. So gonna go back to the game here. Go back to the Lakers game, Lakers and Nuggets. Wanted to see how that ended. Y'all excuse me for a moment. All right, sorry about that, y'all. Had to step out for a minute. Second quarter underway here. As the Lakers miss the shot, Nuggets go down the court. They don't miss, and Michael Porter Jr. gets the putback. And the Lakers already have 6 turnovers here in this game. Wow. And Michael Porter Jr. He's starting to get cooking off the bench. Lakers definitely got to find a way to contain him. Because this new Jack has just been balling throughout the NBA, throughout the bubble, especially the playoffs. They definitely got to contain this new Jack. Definitely got to find a way to contain this new Jack here. And if y'all know what I mean by that, I mean rookie. That's what a new Jack is, a rookie. Definitely got to contain this young rook here. Because this young rook, man, he's just been balling since the bubble, opened up. And he was definitely big for the Nuggets in the series against the Jazz and the Clippers, especially in that Clippers series. He had some big games against the Clippers. So you definitely don't want Porter Jr. to start heating up because once he does, you can't stop him. He'll make the Lakers' life a lot miserable. A little thirsty, y'all. Ooh, ooh. Definitely needed that. Got foot long here, but gonna save the other half for later. Yeah, but the Lakers definitely gotta keep the turnovers down. If they keep on turning the ball over against this Nuggets team, then it's gonna definitely be hard for them to stay in the game or for them to catch up. All right, the Lakers back on offense. Caruso with the ball, gets it into LeBron. LeBron gives it to Caruso, gives it to Marquise Morris. Back to Caruso. Caruso couldn't handle the pass. Nuggets with another turnover. That was Craig on the steal. I'm rubbing on some of these grandma mini cookies for dessert. Murray's back in the game. Caruso gets the strip, gives it to LeBron. LeBron goes inside and throws the hammer down. 36-29, Nuggets. Word Jr. gets the ball to Jokic. And Murray knocks the shot down. 39, 39-29, Nuggets up by 10. Marquise Morris can't get the layup to go. Rebound Nuggets. And I meant to say that was Garrett. And Monte Morris hits the shot. I meant to say that was Morris, not Porter. Caruso can't get the three to go. And the Nuggets are on a 14-2 run. Wow. Murray gives it to Morris. And Monte Morris hits the three. 44-29. Frank Vogel calls time because he is not a happy coach right now. Intelligent Cycle says, I'm seeing nice ball movement from Denver, getting to the offense quicker. You're absolutely right, Intelligent Cycle. The Nuggets, their ball movement is on point right now, while the Lakers' ball movement is stagnant, very stagnant. They're definitely getting into their offense quicker. The Lakers, there's hardly any ball movement on their side. They're just standing around, not move, no ball movement, no body movement. They're, the role players for the Lakers, they're not doing anything right now. They're just watching either LeBron or AD. And you can't do that. And right now, the Nuggets role players, they're just coming in with a lot of, are definitely feeling confident right now because they're stepping up. While so far the role players for the Lakers haven't done anything. And the Lakers definitely turning the ball over. That's another reason why they're down in this game. They have what, like 8 or 9 turnovers already? So if they keep it up, then the Lakers could be down double, well, could be down by as many as 20 by halftime. All right, the lead is 44-30, Denver. Morris inbounds the ball to Murray. Murray can't get the shot to go as it goes over the backboard. So the Lakers will get the ball back. LeBron brings the ball up the court. LeBron gets it to Danny Green. Green misses the shot. Porter Jr. secures the rebound. Craig puts up the three. Can't get it to go. LeBron gets the rebound. Plumlee's called for the backcourt. They lob it into Dwight Howard. He throws the hammer down. 44-32. And Michael Malone calls timeout. As LeBron get at the alley oop to Dwight Howard. So the deficit has been cut down to 12. All right, so what are y'all thoughts on this game so far? All right, out of the timeout, the Nuggets with the ball. Jokic has the ball stolen by LeBron, but LeBron couldn't. I mean, Dwight Howard, but he couldn't stay bound, so Nuggets will keep it. They only have 9 seconds left to go on the shot clock. Dwight gets called for the technical foul. Murray's at the line shooting the technical free throw. Murray misses the technical free throw. Wow. Jokic inbounds to Murray. Murray brings the ball up the court. Murray gets the ball back. And Nuggets get called for a 24-second violation. Lakers get the ball back. Wow. Porter bringing the defense, gets the steal, initiates the steal. Down the court is Grant, and he gets fouled, but he'll shoot two, and that foul is on Markieff Morris. Grant puts in the first free throw. Checking my phone for any text messages. Grant hits the second free throw. 46-32. Nuggets. Lakers ball. AD's back in the game. They give it to him. Rondo gives it to Green. Rondo gives it to Caruso. Caruso gets the runner. Well, try to get the runner, excuse me. But all he gets is the gets the behind the backboard. And that's definitely Shaq in a fool right there. Rolls behind the backboard so the Nuggets will get the ball back. It seems like so far in this first half, whatever could go wrong for the Lakers has gone wrong. Nuggets with the ball. Caruso gets the steal, and Caruso doesn't get the layup to go. Dwight Howard gets the offensive rebound, but he will shoot two. And Dwight Howard needs to shut up and stop arguing with the ref and focus on the game. Lakers will have the ball out of bounds, not out. Dwight Howard, shut up and focus. Don't argue with the refs. Gary Harris returns to the game. Rondo gives the AD. AD kicks it out to Danny Green. Green can't get the three to go. Rebound to the Nuggets. Down the floor, Morris with that speed, and he lays it up and in. 48-32, and the Nuggets are up by 16. Wow. Unbelievable. Rondo with the ball. Gives it to Green. Green can't get the three to go. Jokic with the rebound. Gives it to Grant. Grant goes strong to the hole and gets fouled, and he will shoot two free throws. All right, Grant is at the line, about to shoot two. Grant hits the first. All right, so what's y'all thoughts on this game so far? Grant hits the second, 50-32, and the Nuggets lead by 18 here late in the midpoint of the second quarter. 22-5 run here by the Nuggets. And AD gets the and one to go, and he'll step to the line to finish off the three-point play. The foul is on Grant. Seeing y'all here in the live stream, thank y'all for joining me. Well, if you're on Twitch, make sure you follow the channel. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure you hit that red rectangle subscribe box, click the notification bell. Also, you don't miss any new videos or upcoming live streams from me. Now, I definitely want your thoughts on this game so far in the chat. AD finishes off the three-point play, 50-35. Nuggets with the lead and the ball. They give it to Jokic. Jokic gives it to Morris, and Morris is fouled. and he'll step. No, it looks like it's going to be out of bounds, side out. No, my mistake. Morris will step to the line for 2 free throws. Morris hits the first free throw. Morris gets the second one to go. 52-35 Nuggets. Under 5 minutes left to go here in the second quarter. Rondo with the ball. Gets it into AD. AD can't get the layup to go, but he is fouled and he will step to the line and shoot 2. AD puts in the first. AD hits the second. 52-37 Nuggets with 4:47 left to go here in this first half. It's been pretty much all Nuggets. Porter with the ball. Gets it to Jokic. Gets it to Porter. And Porter Jr. hits the 3. I mean, Monte Morris, excuse me. Monte Morris hits the 3. 56, 55, 37 Nuggets. And the Nuggets bench has outscored the Lakers bench 21-7 so far in this first half. They get it to AD. AD gets the tough hook shot to go. 55-39 Nuggets. They get it into Jokic. And AD comes up with the steal, running down the floor. He gives it to Rondo. Rondo gives it back to AD. Jokic tried to get the steal, but lost it out of bounds. So the Lakers will keep it. Jamal Murray comes back into the game as Morris will sit, and he did a pretty good job. He's had a pretty nice first half so far. They give it to Rondo. Rondo gives it to AD. AD hits the jumper from the top of the key. 55-41 Nuggets. And Michael Malone calls timeout as the Lakers are trying to make a little run here late second quarter. All right, so I gotta step away for a minute, y'all. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Murray brings the ball up the court, gives it to Harris. Harris back to Murray. Murray gets it into Jokic. Jokic can't get the layup to go, but he is fouled and he will shoot two as they called Dwight Howard for the foul. Jokic hits the first free throw. Jokic hits the second, 57-41. Nuggets by 16. Rondo brings the ball up the court. He get and Rondo goes all the way to the lays it up and in. 57-43. Nuggets. And Millsap open for the three. He puts it up, misses halfway down, but just couldn't get it to go in. Rondo goes all the way to the hole. Jokic blocks it out of bounds, but the Lakers will keep it. Wow, and there was nobody at the rim for the Nuggets to meet Rondo. Rondo inbounds it to LeBron. He LeBron gives it back to Rondo. Rondo's gonna try a three, and he misses. Nuggets with the rebound. Jamal Murray brings it up the floor. Gives it to Porter Jr., but Porter is blocked. And KCP with a nice block. Here come the Lakers coming down the floor. The ball was deflected, and it went off of AD's leg, so it's going to be Nuggets ball. Murray brings it up, get to Jokic, back out to Murray. Murray tried to get it inside, but it goes off of AD's leg, so the Nuggets will keep it with 12 seconds left to go on the shot clock. As Kyle Kuzma comes into the game for the Lakers. Rondo will sit down. They get it into Jokic. Jokic gives it to Murray. Murray makes his move inside. And he still gets it, and he still gets the layup to go, even with the contact. 59 40 Nuggets. And Dwight Howard gets the and one on the other end, and he'll go to the line to complete the 3-point play as the foul is called on Michael Porter Jr. That was a great pass. That was a great pass to Howard. And that's even great, and that's even better concentration by Dwight to get that and one to go. And Dwight can't complete the 3-point play, so it stays 59-45 Nuggets with 148 left to go here in the second quarter. Murray with the step back jumper, good. 61-45 Nuggets. Lakers with the ball. LeBron kicks it out to KCP. KCP hits the three. 61-48 Nuggets. Murray with the ball. And Murray throws a bad pass. It goes out of bounds. So it's going to be Lakers ball. Howard sits down. LeBron with the ball. Makes his move inside, lays it up and in. 61-50. Lakers cut the deficit down to 11. Jokic gives it to Murray. Gives it back to Jokic as AD is guarding him. Wow, Jokic hits a tough turnaround jumper over AD. 63-50 Nuggets here in the final seconds of the second quarter. LeBron on the attack mode. He kicks it out to Markieff Morris, and Markieff Morris hits the three. 10-point game, good people. 63-53. Here in the final seconds. Murray with the ball. Gets it into Millsap. And LeBron tried to get the steal, but he can't keep it in bounds. So the Nuggets will keep it. They get it into Jokic. And the Nuggets had opportunities to get the put back, but they couldn't convert. So after two quarters, the Nuggets lead 63-53. And this is the first time the Nuggets have had a halftime lead in 7 games. Wow. So every game they've been in these playoffs, most of the time they've trailed. So now they have a 10-point lead. The Lakers went on a run late in the second quarter to cut that deficit down to 10. Moses Harper, I see you back. What are your thoughts on this game so far? Say, I'm sorry, was not here. That's okay. Glad to have you back. Glad to have you back. But the Nuggets, they definitely played very solid defense. They definitely executed their offense pretty good. The ball movement was there for the most part. The body movement was there, but late in the second quarter, they got too stagnant. They were selling for too many jumpers. They weren't passing the ball like they were earlier in the quarter, and also they had a bunch of turnovers late in the second quarter. That's how the Lakers have been able to stay in this game because they drawn turnovers and they converted, those turnovers into points. So Denver definitely got careless with that basketball late in the second quarter. Moses Harper said King James. You like what LeBron's doing. I get it. But the Lakers, for the most part, their offense has been pretty stagnant. There's not really been a lot of cutting, to the basket. There hasn't been a lot of, ball movement or man movement or body movement. So the Lakers definitely got to step up their ball movement here in this second half. And they definitely got a bunch of turnovers here in this first half. That's why the Nuggets went out to that big lead. Say AD Moses, bro. Okay. So Moses, you're a Laker fan? Are you a Laker fan or you're just a LeBron and AD fan? But yeah, that's the main reason why this game is so close because of the turnovers. So none of these lights, y'all. Excuse me. But yeah, the Lakers offense for most of this game it's been stagnant. Now they started to get a little movement, ball movement going late in the second quarter. But it seemed like they decided to do it out of desperation because they were starting to get down so big. And some of the role players for the Lakers have picked up their play, here late in the second quarter. Dwight Howard, he contributes some pretty solid minutes. Marquise Morris, he contributes some solid minutes. Rondo started to pick up a little bit in the second quarter. Tell the cycle, you said Denver has to stop turning the ball over, and Murray is the main cause of a close game. Definitely, because half of those turnovers were because of Murray, and also Murray's got to step up his game here in the second half. He's definitely got, you know, in the first half, Murray was not aggressive like we're used to seeing, especially in these playoffs. He's got to go back to that Murray that dropped 50 on Utah in game 6. He's got to be similar to that Jamal Murray. It's like he's not for some reason it's like he's not aggressive offensively here tonight. Tell the cycle at Moses Harper, understandable how you became a AD and LeBron fan. Just curious. But yeah, but the Nuggets definitely gotta limit their turnovers here in the second half. So do the Lakers. Said two good players, Moses Harper. Okay, I get it. I get it. I can get with that. Ain't nothing wrong with it. So for both teams to win this game here tonight, they got to cut down the turnovers. Also, they got to have more ball movement as well as body movement. Excuse me. And last but not least, I said it here at the beginning of this live stream. Role players have to step up. Now, the Nuggets role players, they've done a pretty good job too. You got some nice minutes out of Monte Morris. Paul Millsap has been all right. Um, Grant has contributed, pretty decently. Porter Jr., he's been solid. Moses Malone said, "Who do y'all want to win?" Moses Harper. Moses Harper. My mistake. Moses, are you talking about this series? Who we want to win as far as this series? That two good players can't hold the team. That's true. It's definitely a team effort, overall team effort. Of course, two good players help tremendously, but it just can't be all of them. You know, you definitely gotta have the role players to step up. Okay, Moses, you said yeah. As far as this series, well, if you saw my Western Conference Finals preview, Moses, I said the Lakers win this series in seven. That was my prediction. So I'm definitely going for the Lakers. Sheldon Cycle says he's rooting for the Miami Heat in the Eastern Conference Finals. But I definitely want the Lakers to win this series. You know, well, I mean, LeBron, he's been to what, eight finals already? You know, I want to see AD finally get to his first NBA finals. But I definitely gonna keep a watch on the role players in the second half a lot closely because I definitely because they're definitely gonna be the deciding factor on who wins this game tonight, and it's gonna be the difference between 3-0 for the Lakers or 2-1 for the Nuggets. As Murray is at the free throw line here at this to begin this third quarter, he misses the first. Wow, Murray misses both. So this stays a 10-point game at 63-53. Rondo brings up the ball, gets it into Howard. LeBron misses the jumper. Nuggets secure the rebound. They give it to Millsap, gives it to Jokic. Jokic gives it to Grant. I mean to Harris, my mistake. Gives it to Millsap, gives it to Grant. Jokic puts up the three. Can't get it to go. Murray gets the offensive board back to Grant. He'll try the three again. Still can't get it to go. Danny Green with the rebound gives it to Rondo. Rondo puts up the three, and it's good. Rondo from downtown. I mean, KCP from downtown. My mistake. Now is a 7-point game, 63-56. And they're double teaming Murray. They give it to Grant. KCP gets the steal on Grant all the way down the floor. KCP lays it up and in. 63-58. Wow, time out Denver as the Lakers have just come out in this third quarter with guns blazing. All right, Moses Harper, you take care, man. Thanks for joining me. You have a good night. But man, the Lakers have come out storming here to start of this third quarter, and they have cut this deficit to 5. Man, the Nuggets, man, it seems like they just basically falling apart late in the second quarter. Now in this early part of this third quarter, the Nuggets have just kind of fallen apart. All right, so what are y'all thoughts on this third quarter so far? All right, Moses Harper, man. Once again, I thank you for just joining me here on this live stream tonight. I greatly appreciate it. All right. But the Nuggets, they gotta get back to doing what gave them that large lead in the first place. They gotta get body move, they gotta get ball movement, get back to ball movement and body movement. And also going after it on the defensive end. All right. With the ball, Jokic brings it up the court, gives it to Murray. Murray gets it to Grant. Grant throws the hammer down. 65-58. Nuggets. Nice play by Malone out of the timeout. They give it to LeBron. I mean to Dwight Howard. Dwight gives it to LeBron. LeBron gives it to AD. AD doesn't get the jumper to go, but he is fouled and he'll head to the line for 2 free throws. He said, I don't know. Lakers. Excuse no, my mistake is side out, is out of bounds, side out. AD inbounds to KCP, and LeBron gets fouled. As LeBron took a shot to the jaw. Boy. Wow. Murray elbows LeBron to the jaw. Man. And they're looking to see if Murray should be called for a flagrant one. Wow. Murray dropped a bow on LeBron. Yeah, LeBron kind of did do an acting job there on that hit. Yeah, you all right, you take care too, Moses. Thanks for joining me. All right, the refs are still convening, still trying to decide whether the Murray hit on LeBron is a flagrant one. All right, here we go. All right, so they call the flagrant one on Murray. Moses says Lakers all the way. So LeBron will be at the free throw line for 2 free throws, and the Lakers will get the ball back. LeBron misses the first flagrant free throw. LeBron hits the second free throw, so it's 65-59. Lakers have cut it to within 6. They get it into AD. AD gives it to LeBron. Back to AD. AD can't get the 3 to go, but they call Howard for the offensive foul as he, ran into Jokic. Jokic is a little shaken up on the play. His teammates help him up, but the Nuggets of the ball back. And the White scored for his 4th foul. Jokic brings the ball up the floor. He gives it to Murray. Murray misses the 3. LeBron with the rebound. LeBron puts up the 3. He can't get it to go. Murray with the rebound. He brings the ball up the court, gives it to Jokic. Jokic gets it into Millsap. Millsap saves the ball to Gary Harris. And Danny Green gets called for the blocking foul. So it's out of bounds, side out for the Nuggets. They inbounded to Harris. He gives it to Jokic. Jokic backs down AD. He gives it to Grant. Grant gets it inside. Can't get the layup to go. But he was fouled and he'll shoot 2. And the Nuggets will be in the bonus the rest of the 3rd quarter. And it looks like they got LeBron for the foul. Grant hits the first. Grant misses the second. As Murray tried to get the offensive rebound, 66-59. Nuggets. LeBron with the ball, gives it to AD. AD can't get the jumper to go. Murray with the rebound, running down the court. Gets all the way inside and gives it to Grant. Grant hits the 3. 69-59. Nuggets back up 10. LeBron gives it to Green. Green hands it back to LeBron. LeBron gets it into AD. Wow, that was a nice steal by Grant. And Grant goes all the way to the hole, lays it up and in 71-59 Nuggets by 12. Frank Vogel calls a timeout. That was a nice layup by Grant. Pretty move to the hole by Grant. Moses, you decided to come back. You can't stay away, huh? So the Nuggets go back up by double digits as the Lakers were closing in. He said, yeah. All right, I got to step away for a moment, y'all. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back, y'all. As Jokic hits the three, now it's 74-61 Nuggets. They lead by 13. Lakers with the ball. LeBron with the step back J. (74-63) Nuggets. Murray. Well, no, excuse me. Harris gets it to Murray. LeBron steals the ball. LeBron scores inside. 74-65. Lakers cut it to within 9. Denver with the ball. Murray gives it to Grant. Grant can't get the layup to go, but he is fouled and he'll head to the free throw line. Grant is at the line. Grant gets the first one in a row. Grant hits the second, 76-65 Nuggets. They give it to LeBron. LeBron was stripped, but the Lakers are going to keep it with only 5 seconds left on the shot clock. About that, y'all. It was my better half texting me. LeBron misses the step back jumper, comes into the hands of Murray. He brings the ball up the court. Murray misses the layup high off the window. LeBron with the ball gives it to KCP, back to LeBron. Danny Green. And the Lakers are called for the 3-second violation. So the Nuggets will get the ball back. That was nice defense by the Nuggets there. Wow, Murray knocks down KCP, gives it to Jokic. And Gary Harris hits a big three, 79-65 Nuggets. With 5:33 left to go here in this third quarter. LeBron with the ball, gives it to AD. Wow, AD almost lost it. Luckily, LeBron recovers, gives it to AD. AD misses the three, and KCP gets the offensive putback to go. 79-67 Nuggets. And get it into Murray. Murray can't get the wide open three to go. And Dwight Howard cannot secure the rebound, so the Nuggets will keep it. Monte Morris returns to the floor. He's had a nice night so far as Grant will sit down. They get it into Jokic. Jokic gets into Millsap, gives it to Murray. And Jokic gets the runner to go. 81-71 Nuggets with 4:36 left to go here in the third quarter. And Rondo gets all the way to the hole and scores 81-69 Nuggets. And Monte Morris with a big three. 80, well, long two, excuse me. 83-69 Nuggets. Man, Morris has had one hell of a game. He's got 14 points here tonight. Rondo with the ball, gives it to AD. AD can't get the jumper to go. Nuggets with the rebound. Murray with the ball. And Danny Green gets called for the foul. Murray will head to the free throw line. That was a nice jumper right there by Morris. Monte Morris, that is. Murray hits the first free throw. Virtual fans still looking creepy, as usual. Anybody that's seen my NBA live streams, I've definitely had my complaints about the virtual fans. Murray gets the second one to go, 85-69, excuse me. Nuggets. Rondo with the ball. He gets it to KCP. KCP can't get the three to go. Nuggets with the rebound. Millsap brings the ball up, gives it to Murray. Back to Millsap. They get it to Morris. Millsap. Millsap goes inside. Can't get the layup to go, but Jokic is there on the follow. 87-69 Denver. Denver back up 18. Wilson away from the ball, and the foul's going to be on Millsap as he got tangled up with Alex Caruso. Right, they call the foul on Morris. Rondo with the ball. And Morris gets it in to AD. AD gets the layup to go. 87-81 Nugget. Wow, Jamal Murray with the step back J. 89-71 Nuggets. Nice move by Murray. Murray has 16 in this game now. Rondo with the ball. Gets it into AD. Kuzma throws it out of bounds as he tried to get it into Rondo. So the Nuggets get it back, leading by 18. Right timeout is called. Looks like it's by the Lakers as they're trailing by 18. Rondo brings the ball up the court, gets it into AD, and AD gets called for the offensive foul. And Jeremy Grant drew the charge. Man, Jeremy Grant has been definitely one of the heroes of this game tonight. And he definitely took a charge from AD. Murray brings the ball up the court. And Murray hangs up in the lane, gets the friendly bounce. 91-71. The Nuggets are up 20. And this is the Lakers' biggest deficit in the playoffs this year as they trail by 20. Rondo with the ball. Gets it to AD. AD with the jumper at the top of the key. Hits. 91-73 Nuggets. 109 left to go here in this third quarter. Morris with the ball. Gives it to Grant. Grant with the jumper. Can't get it to go. Try to get it back, but Caruso comes up with it. Here come the Lakers down the court. Rondo all the way to the hole. Gets the and one to go, and now he has a chance to complete the 3-point play. Celtics cycle, you said that Denver bench is extremely torching the Lakers. They have no answers for it. Definitely true. And man, dudes like Monte Harris is definitely torching them. And Michael Porter Jr.'s done a solid job. They are that Lakers bench is definitely getting torched by the Nuggets bench. As Rondo couldn't complete the 3-point play, it's 91-75, 34 seconds to go. Murray gets it into Grant. Wow, Grant gets the reverse layup to go. Man, Jeremy Grant is having one great game here tonight. 93-75 Nuggets. Man, that was a pretty reverse layup right there. Kuzma gives it to LeBron. LeBron fires a step back jumper, can't get it to go. Jeremiah Grant with the rebound. He puts it up at the buzzer. Can't get it to go, but that's the end of the third quarter. And the Nuggets lead 93-75. The Lakers had cut it down to as many as 5, but the Nuggets went on a heck of a run and they pushed it back up to double digits. And now they lead 93-75 is they're trying to make this a 2-1 series and not trying to go down 3-0. And here we are at the end of the fourth quarter. And the Nuggets got 23 points off of turnovers here. Rondo gets all the way inside, lays it up at 93-77. Nuggets. Murray brings the ball up the floor. Gives it to Porter Jr. and he's called for the offensive foul. You definitely don't want to get off to this kind of start in the fourth quarter if you're the Nuggets. Definitely don't want to get off to this kind of start. Rondo with the ball. Gets it into LeBron. Back to Rondo. Back to Kuzma. Kuzma can't get the runner to go. The Nuggets come away with the rebound. They get it into Grant. Wow, and Grant gets it to Craig. Craig gets the layup to go, and he knocked down LeBron in the process. 95-77 Nuggets. Rondo with the ball. Rondo puts up the three. He can't get it to go. Murray with the rebound. Wow, and Murray throws the hammer down. 97-77 Nuggets, and Murray's got the mean mug gone. And the Lakers called timeout. And Murray's got the mean mug going. Man, I just gotta say, the Lakers, man, they have gotten straight deboed in this game. Offensively, defensively, rebounding. They have just they are just getting their behinds handed to them right now by the Nuggets. And they are just getting straight deboed. The Nuggets, they're being physical with the Lakers. They're getting they're being more aggressive on both ends of the floor. They got that extra gear, the extra step in them right now. Lakers are just getting their butts whooped. Like I said, they are just getting straight ebo. You know, and it's like the Nuggets just snatched all of their chains and took their beach cruisers. And I definitely, in my opinion, this is just my opinion. I think the Lakers man came into this game a little over. Riding high off that game too. They probably thought Denver was just gonna roll over and fold because they can't. They work so hard to get back into that game, get a lead, and lose it in the final seconds. But they've sent a message to the Lakers: just because we lost that game too, does not mean we're not going to compete and we're not going to fold. So, what are y'all thoughts on this game so far? Leave your comments in the chat. Because the Lakers, man, they have just gotten straight bullied here in this game. Straight bullied. Man, like I said, the Nuggets, they're just out hustling, out playing, and just out manning out manning. Well, I know out manning is not a word, but they're just out playing and out hustling the Lakers here right now. AD gets it to, Rondo gives it to AD. AD does the pump fake and gets fouled, and he'll go to the line for 2 free throws. And the foul is on Grant. And Grant should not went for the pump fake. Wow, and AD has 0 rebounds here tonight. That's another reason why the Nuggets are winning this game. They're winning the rebounding battle. AD hits the first free throw. That's unbelievable. Someone of AD's caliber doesn't have one single rebound in this game tonight. That's inexcusable. Right? AD gets the first to go. And AD gets the second one to go. 77-80 Nuggets. They get it into Murray. Porter Jr. couldn't get the 3 to go. Rebound to Rondo. Out to LeBron. And LeBron hits the 3. 97-83 Nuggets. Tell the cycle, you said, I'm saying Nuggets, even though they beat the Clippers, they got guys I respect. The ferocious Murray, Morris, Grant, and Grant, they have hearts of a lion and the nuts of an elephant. I might have to use that one. Nuts of an elephant. And Jamal Murray gets the shot to go 99-83. And now Murray all of a sudden has 22 points as he hit the pull-up jumper on Alex Caruso. Rondo gets it into LeBron. LeBron gives it to Caruso. Caruso gives it to Kuzma, excuse me. And Kuzma lays it up and in 99-85 Nuggets. Got a little tongue tied there on Kuzma. Craig with the 3. Can't get it to go. LeBron with the rebound. Gives it out to Rondo. Rondo gives it to AD. And AD is partially blocked by Grant. Here comes the Nuggets down the floor. Wow. Nuggets couldn't get the 3 to go. And LeBron and the Lakers are on the fast break. And LeBron gets it to AD. AD throws the hammer down. 99-87. The Lakers are on a 10-2 run. Michael Malone calls timeout to talk things over. As the Lakers have cut the deficit down to 12 here in the early going of this fourth quarter. Nuggets got to keep their pedal, got to keep the foot on the gas, the pedal to the metal. You know, the Lakers definitely not going to go down quietly. You got to beat them. You got to beat them. You know, you still got LeBron and AD on the other end who can, you know, go on a scoring burst in a hurry. Also, you got guys who can hit shots who've been in these type of situations before, such as Rondo, Danny Green. You definitely don't want to mess. You definitely don't want to mess around with this team. Charles Cycle said, just look at the stats. AD has 25 points, and guess how many rebounds he has? Yeah, 0. When you saw, when you ever see that graphic show, yeah, that's inexcusable. Intelligent Cycle, excuse me, tall as he is, tall and long as he, you know, long armed as he is. He doesn't have zero. He doesn't have not one rebound. That's inexcusable. For somebody of his caliber not to have one single rebound, that's unbelievable. Very unbelievable. Here you are, you know, forward slash center, and you don't have one rebound. That's inexcusable. So basically, Jokic is basically winning the rebounding battle against AD all by himself. Matter of fact, more I think about it, the whole Nuggets team probably has at least half, well, at least half of the rebounds more than AD do. That's messed up. That the Nuggets got more rebounds as a team than AD does. That's crazy. And that's inexcusable. 0 rebounds. So that means the Nuggets as a team has more rebounds than AD in this game. I can't believe it, Intelligent Cycle. I can't. I never, in all my years of watching basketball, I never heard a single player not have 0 rebounds in a game. Especially a forward or a center. That's just asinine. In all caps. That's asinine in all caps. All right, the Nuggets out of the timeout with the ball, holding on to a 12-point lead. They get it to Porter. Porter gives it to Jokic. Jokic gives it to Murray. Wow, Rondo gets the steal, gives it to LeBron. LeBron throws the hammer down. It's a 10-point game, 99-89. You can't be careless with the ball, if you're Jamal Murray, and you cannot expose the ball. That's how you get the ball stolen from you. Now the Lakers are on a 12-2 run. They get it to Grant. Back to Murray. Give it into Jokic. Back to Grant. Wow, Caruso gets the steal. Wow. They were on the fast break, and Rondo lost the ball out of bounds. Nuggets get the ball back, and the Nuggets caught a break. They got to convert on this break here. They give it to Jokic. Morris gives it to Murray. Morris gets it into Porter Jr. Wow, Porter Jr. thought he had a tip in, but it's above the cylinder. So he gets called for offensive interference. Lakers with the ball. And AD gets the floater to go. And we got an 8-point game. Good people, 7:38 left to go. Nuggets call timeout. Moses Harper's back in the chat, back in the stream. I know you definitely excited about this comeback the Lakers are on. Yep, the Lakers are definitely turning these turnovers by the Nuggets into points here in this fourth quarter. And if you the Nuggets not play like this game is over, you got to keep on playing. You got to keep on executing like you've been doing most of the game. And the Lakers are on a 14-2 run here in this fourth quarter. Right, Nuggets with the ball. They give it to Porter Jr. He gives it to Murray. And the Lakers get called for a foul. It's on Rondo. That's crazy. Denver led by as many as 20, and now it's been cut down to 8. Murray with the ball. They got to score here. Wow, Rondo with another steal. LeBron throws the hammer down. 99-93, 6-point game. Wow. Man. Yep, man. Rondo's had some active hands here in this fourth quarter. Jokic gives it to Grant. Back to Jokic. And Jokic throws it away. Kuzma goes inside, kicks it out to Caruso. Wow. And Caruso gives it to LeBron, lays it up and in 99-95, 4-point game. Wow. Man, what a hell of a turn of events. Murray gives it to Grant, back to Jokic. Rondo with another steal. Boy. Wow. Kuzma can't get the layup to go, but it's a foul. And the Lakers will head to the Kuzma will head to the free throw line. Boy. Wow, what a hell of a turn of events. Kuzma hits the first free throw. You said, "Oh yeah, I know you happy, Moses Harper." Okay, Kuzma splits the pair, but it's a 3-point game. Jokic with the ball, gives it to Morris, Morris to Grant, and Grant gets the runner to go. 101, 96. The Nuggets needed that score. LeBron with the ball. Jokic almost went for the double team. Okay, Jokic on LeBron. And LeBron goes all the way to the hole, lays it up and in. 101, 98. Nuggets by 3. 3-point game, good people. LeBron, a rebound away from a triple double. He's got 28, 10, and 9. Jokic was double teamed, but he gets the foul call for him. Looks like he traveled, but to no avail. And the Lakers have been playing zone here for for most of this fourth quarter. Murray gets it into Jokic. Wow, Jokic misses the shot. All right, Murray does a good job of getting into the passing lane. Murray goes inside but gets fouled. Grant inbounds to Jokic. Wow, Millsap gets blocked by LeBron. Kuzma gets the ball in the Rondo. KCP can't get the three to go. That would have tied it. Millsap with the rebound. Gives it to Grant. And they call AD for the foul. And LeBron has his 26 career playoff triple double. He's only 4 behind Magic Johnson. Grant gives it to Morris. I mean, gives it to Harris. Harris misses the three. The Lakers can tie it or cut it to 1 at least. LeBron with the ball, surveying the court. LeBron all the way outside, can't get the three to go. Okay, Grant. Okay, Jokic gives it all the way to Grant. Nice touchdown pass. Grant doesn't get the layup to go, but he is fouled and he will shoot too. And the foul is on Kuzma as Grant slips. Well, as he's tripped by Kuzma, excuse me. So important free throws here for Jeremy Grant. I don't know. I want to say Jeremiah for some reason. It's been one heck of a first, man. It's been one hell of a second half, man. Grant gets the first free throw to go. Hey, Frank Vogel calls timeout to give his team a breather. All right. So what are y'all thoughts on this fourth quarter so far? Hey, Grant hits the second free throw. 103-98 Nuggets. Right. They get LeBron gets it in the AD. Grant on him. All right. Rondo can't get the floater to go, but he is fouled and he will step to the line. That's always been mind boggling for me. Rondo hits the first free throw. How are you a guard and you're not a good free throw shooter? That's what I always wonder with Rondo. How come Rondo tried to work on his never tried to work on improving, his free throws? This is always one thing that I wondered about him. Moses Harvey, you said scary. As Rondo splits the pair, 103-99. Nuggets here in the three, little bit under 3 minutes here to go. Wow, Murray can't get the runner to go. AD with the rebound. LeBron brings it up the court. LeBron can't get the fadeaway to go. Jokic with the rebound. Nuggets definitely need a score here. Murray with the ball. Gets it into Jokic. Jokic kicks it back out to Murray. Gets it back into Jokic. Gary Harris. Can't get it to go. He gets it knocked out of bounds. Lakers will get the ball back. That was good defense by the Lakers there. Okay, LeBron brings the ball up. Gives it to Kuzma. Kuzma steps back. Can't get the three to go. Nuggets with the rebound. That was nice hesitation. In my opinion, Kuzma should have just took that three. He shouldn't have hesitated. If he would have just took it and not hesitated, his chances of knocking it down would have been better. Murray with the ball. And Murray hits a big three, 106-99 Nuggets. Big shot by Jamal Murray. Under 2 minutes left to go here in this fourth quarter. LeBron with the ball. Gotta hurry up. Sit on the shot clock. Rondo gets called for the offensive foul as Millsap draws the charge. And the Lakers, they were too indecisive on that possession. They got to get into that offensive set quicker. Somebody should have took the shot, or at least try to get to the hole to get out and go to the free throw line. They waited too little, too late on that possession. Intelligent Cycle says scary, sizzling, street Murray, shimmy shake. All right, so Nuggets get the ball back, leading by 7. Murray with the ball, trying to milk some clock here. Murray gets it into Millsap, kicks it back out to Murray. And Murray gets a great pass to Millsap, and Millsap throws the hammer down. 108-99 Nuggets. Another big score by the Nuggets. LeBron with the ball. 124 left to go here in this ball game. Gets it to Caruso. Rondo can't get the three to go. Millsap with the rebound. Gives it to Jokic. And give it to Harris. Back out to Murray. Murray, long three-pointer, and it's good. Jamal Murray from way downtown. 111-99 Nuggets. Lakers call timeout. Wow, man, this has been one hell of a fourth quarter, man. This has been one hell of a fourth quarter. You know, it looked like the Lakers had all the momentum. You know, they were on that, they came back with that big run, but then Denver has responded with a huge run of their own. And now they lead by, excuse me, they lead by 12. And now they're a few seconds away from making this a 2-1 series. Moses Harper said they lost. All right, so the Lakers missed the shot. Well, Lakers have knocked down a few shots to make it 113-104. Jeremy Grant at the free throw line misses the first free throw. It's the second one to go. 114-104. 34 seconds left. Caruso can't get the three to go. Nuggets with the rebound. Murray with it. All right, the Nuggets definitely are going to get back into this series. Now it's going to be a 2-1 series lead for the Lakers. And man, you definitely got to tip your hat to the Nuggets here tonight. You know, the Lakers, they made their big runs in the third and fourth quarters, and the Nuggets definitely could have folded like a cheap tent, you know, and could have been scared, but they withstood the Lakers' runs, and here they are, victorious. 114-106 is the final. Now the Lakers lead the series 2-1. And like I said, you definitely gotta tip your hat to the Nuggets for, you know, not being afraid, not fretting over the fact that the Lakers were on their runs in the third quarter and the fourth quarter. They did a great job of withstanding those runs and building the leads back up to double digits. And Jamal Murray was definitely the man here in the second half, especially in the fourth quarter, as he knocked down a couple of big shots. And he definitely got the ball into Millsap for a huge dunk. So, like I said, man, this Denver team definitely showed a lot of poise, played with a lot of heart down the stretch. You know, especially after the Lakers went on those major runs to cut it down to single digits and even threatened to take the lead at one point. But the Nuggets did not show any fear or any quit. You know, they responded to any and every run the Lakers had. And also they overcame, you overcame big turnovers they made in that fourth quarter as Rondo got about what, 3 steals in a row. So, this Nuggets team is nothing to be played around with it. They are not to be taken lightly. But the Lakers, the problem with them was all game long, especially from the first half, they could not get to their offensive sets quick enough. They were too stagnant. Most intelligent cycle at Moses Harper. Yeah, they did. They were the more aggressive team. Definitely. Denver was very aggressive. Moses Harper said they played hard. Definitely. They definitely played hard. Intelligent cycle says shots out to the Nuggets. They're gonna be um rough outings for anyone to face. Definitely. This Nuggets team is definitely a tough out. So the Lakers, like I said, the Lakers, they were stagnant offensively. They did not have any ball movement for most of this game. They really didn't start into the ball movement until they were down big. When you're supposed to have the ball movement to benefit you. You're not supposed to use ball movement because you're down and you're desperate. And that's what it seemed like the Lakers started doing. When it came to ball movement, they started using it because they were desperate and they were down so big. But the Lakers definitely got to come out with more of a sense of urgency in this game. I mean, in game 4. They did it at the beginning of game 1, but it seemed like after that it just went right down the drain. And the Nuggets, for the most part, were the more aggressive team from the late points of the first quarter on. And also, the role players for the Nuggets were definitely big in this victory. Definitely got to start with Jeremy Grant. He had a big game. Also, Monte Morris off the bench had a big game. Michael Porter Jr. was pretty solid. He had a little imprint on the game as well. So they definitely outplayed the Lakers role players. As a matter of fact, the Nuggets bench heavily outscored the Lakers bench. That's another reason why the Lakers lost this game tonight. Not enough bench help. Not enough bench help. They didn't really get nothing from their bench at all in this game. Hardly anything. So that definitely led them to lose. So that definitely led them to losing this game tonight. You know, and AD, what's up with AD not having a single rebound in this game? That's messed up. That the whole Nuggets team had way more rebounds than he did. That's inexcusable and that's unheard of. Like I said earlier, all my years of watching basketball, I never heard of a big man not have 0 rebounds in a game. That's very unheard of. So Jokic out rebounded AD by himself. That's crazy. That's very crazy. Man, that is so crazy. But the Lakers definitely got to be more aggressive here in game 4. They got to show more sense of urgency because this Nuggets team is not playing and they're not. And somebody tweeted Charles. Oh, Charles Barkley has to be the worst analyst and predictions I've ever seen. Somebody tweeted the inside the NBA about Charles Barkley. He is. He gives the worst predictions of any analyst. Him and Stephen A. They are the worst analysts who get, well, quote unquote analysts that are worse at predictions. Tell the cycle, you said, get my mouse. Charles Barkley has to be the worst analyst at predictions the world's ever seen. Moses Harper, you said that's weird. Yeah, intelligence cycle, man. Charles Barkley is very terrible at predictions. No, no, no. I take that back. He's very terrible at giving predictions. Just terrible. Very terrible. Oh man. But man, this was a fun game to live stream. You know, this is what playoff basketball is all about. You know, close games, that suspense that keeps you on edge, especially in the fourth quarter. You know, or if you want to see if that team is going to complete the rally. You know, you want to see if that team is going to complete that rally from the deficit to win. Hey, this is what playoff basketball is all about. It was a great game. I'm glad I was here to live stream it. Moses Harper said he's not good at it. Charles should stick to golf. He ain't good. Moses Malone, there's only one problem. He ain't good at that either. Yeah, man, shoot. If I wanted to play some lottery, play some lottery, play the lottery, excuse me. I know one person I wouldn't take with me to play the lottery, and that's Charles Barkley. He's definitely number one on that list. I ain't taking him. I'm not taking him with me to buy some lottery tickets. That's the last person I would take. No matter of fact, forget last. That's the person I would even take if I was down to my last person. I'll just go by myself. Oh man. But man, this was a great game, man. I gotta get out of here, y'all. Thanks for joining me. Man, I thank God for y'all wanting to come join me on these live streams. You know, watch me eat. We talk sport, we talk about the games as they're unfolding. Man, I just enjoy y'all, coming to these live streams. I enjoy doing them for you. You know, I feel blessed and honored that y'all want to come here, just tune in and hang out with me. But I gotta go, y'all. I gotta do a few things. I'll be back here tomorrow night at 8 o'clock, live streaming during Game 4 of the Eastern Conference Finals between the Heat and the Celtics. Moses, you stay tuned. Thank you very much. Can't wait to get back at it with y'all tomorrow night. But until then, well, before I go, I just want to say, I hope every time you watch a live stream or watch one of my videos, I hope I bring a smile to your face and joy in your heart. I hope I make your dark days brighter, or I hope I make your bright days brighter than what they already were. But until tomorrow night, y'all have a good one. Love y'all to life. QC out. Enjoy your morning, noon, or night. I'm out.